Landstede Hammers TV wordt mede mogelijk gemaakt door Studio.
Well, Naba, it was a heartbreaking loss. Can you tell me about it?
Definitely. I mean, anytime you go to overtime and you have to get a certain amount of points and you don't achieve it, it's tough for us.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning. It was a pretty tough start for both teams, but then the fans really got into it, and Donar took a step forward. Can you tell me about how the first half went?
I think the first couple of minutes of a basketball game is always like hype, especially for the home team. They feeding off the crowd, and so I think that's what started. They started off making a couple shots, and we missed a couple shots, and that's why you saw the lead how it was.
Well, you go into halftime with a pretty big deficit if you count up the points from the earlier game. How was the mood in the changing room right then? Do you guys still believe in it?
Yes, for sure. The mood is always positive in our locker room, no matter what the situation is. So we just talked about, made some adjustments on what we needed to do second half, and I think the results showed that pushing the game to overtime.
Can you tell me about a little bit more? Because what changed? What made the team go in an upward spiral?
I think the sense of urgency changed for us. We had a lot of confidence, actually, after seeing the halftime scoring the way we started. Just for us to be down 4 at halftime, I think it was 41-37. We felt like if we played better, that we could change that.
Okay, now, the end of the game, it was pretty crazy. Kevin made the three-pointer to send us to overtime. What was the mood at that moment? You guys get hyped, but then in the overtime, you guys go up first, but then it all comes down to pieces. Can you tell me about how that went?
Oh yeah, we knew we had to try to win by 13, or in that case, we was down 9 points. And so I've been telling Kev the whole game he was missing a couple shots, that all his shots looked good. He just got off injury, and I was just telling him to get his legs under him, and it paid off in the end. He made a great shot, and then in overtime, we went up a couple of points, a couple of possessions. I think a couple balls bounced off the rim in their favor. They got a couple loose balls. I think we was up 15, and so that's what happened.
Okay, so the cup is over now. Time to start fully focus on the rest of the competition, right?
Yeah, for sure.